All right, tonight we're going to be making something kind of fun. This is just a wartime recipe from the retro days, from the 40s. Okay, we have reconfigured it just slightly. We're using panko breadcrumbs today instead of Wheaties. We have 2 1/4 pounds of ground beef, and we're going to add a half of a cup of plain panko breadcrumbs, and we're going to add half a teaspoon of pepper, and a half a teaspoon of salt. That was a little bit more. And then we're going to add 1 cup of milk. And then we have some super finely diced onion here. This is probably close to 1/3 of a cup. You can add a little less if you like. My family loves onions. And then you're going to get some gloves. I haven't even told you what we're making yet. We are making mock T-bone steak. This is emergency steak. You just mush your meat. Yep. Just mix that all together really well. I'm going to make this into 4 steaks. Okay, so let's see if we can portion this out into 4 equal parts. That's the hardest part, huh? Okay, so there's half into a ball. And oops. And then there's half into a ball. Let's see if they look equal. Dang close. Okay, now just cut that into half. There. Okay, and then we're going to take this right over here to our plate. And we're going to try to shape it. My fingers are falling out. We're just going to try to shape this into a nice square steak. You know, kind of like a square, and then just rectangle it out at the bottom. Excuse my dishwasher. That looks pretty already, doesn't it? Let's see if we can do a better job here. There we go. Just give it that little piece where the bone's supposed to be. You want this to be about 1 inch thick. Okay, now we're going to carefully, without ruining that beautiful shape, put it onto our broiler pan here. And if you don't have a broiler pan, you could use a cookie sheet, but the grease might pool up on you, so I wouldn't recommend it unless you have to. There we go. All right, and then repeat that 3 more times. Nothing says steak like baked potato and salad for a side. Yeah, and after you get it put on there, you just want to smooth out all those cracks as best you can. That'll help keep it from falling apart as it cooks. Looks good, yeah. Thank you. And after you get your T-bone steak, look at how beautiful that is. I'm telling you, I would purchase that right now if that was it. We got some carrot sticks that we've cut really, really thin. And I rinsed these in cold water earlier so they would not turn brown. But, you know, turning brown actually makes it look more like steak. And we're just going to find some of these that look like a bone. It's supposed to be a little off to the side, but that's fine. Stick some long ones there, and put this one right there. Put a little T in there. There we go. This is optional. You don't have to put the carrots in there if you don't want to. It's just kind of fun. And who doesn't love carrots? Anyway. Okay. I only cut one carrot to do this. Try to find us a long one here. There we go. Up. There we go. How beautiful is that? Oh man, just takes you back to the 30s when everybody was poor. And you couldn't buy steak, just like today. $24 a pound. Ooh, look at how pretty. All right, now we're going to turn our broil on to high. We're going to make sure our oven rack is about 5 inches from the top. Ooh, no, it is not. Okay. All right, so we're going to set this on the second shelf, or the second rung for the oven rack. Right there. It's pretty close to the top. Okay, and we're going to set a timer for 20 minutes. We might have to cook it longer because they're a little bit thick. Okay, see you in 20 minutes. Okay, here comes the test. Sure smells good. Sure smells like steak too. All right. Well, our carrots didn't hold up really well, but juices are running clear. There we go. Okay, we'll just let these sit for a second. Finish doing their thing while we get some plates ready. Not bad. Not too bad. Get us a fork here and try to fork that carrot back into place just to make it look pretty. First you taste with your eyes and then you taste with your mouth. Well, that one's got a broken bone. Well, you know, sometimes you just can't help it. All right, well, not too bad. See how all the juices are still flowing out? Still doing its thing. Don't try to pick it up until it's done doing its thing. Yeah. This one here is ready. No juices are still leaking out of that one. Ooh, we are definitely going to need a spatula to pick one of these up. And wouldn't you know it, both of mine are in the dishwasher. That's all right. We got this handy dandy thing. Let's see if we can make this happen, huh? Just make sure it's not stuck on the edges before you go to pick it up, or you'll have pieces of steak instead of a whole steak. Doesn't that look good? Telling you. Okay, let's have a little cut into this so we can see how it looks on the inside. Ooh, a little crunchy on the outside layer. Yeah. If you don't have teeth to chew steak, or you got young kids eating, this is going to be the perfect meal, I'm telling you. Let's see how it tastes. So good. Okay. Doesn't quite taste like T-bone, but still so good. All right. See you guys next time.